Buongiorno from our home in Sicily. We're going to take you to two very different but very vibrant markets. One of them in downtown Catania. And no, it is not the fish market. It's a little bit hidden, but it is the largest outdoor market in Catania. And then we're going to go to Ortigia, the island of Ortigia, for a great local market.
These two markets you're going to see are totally in my top 5 in all of Sicily. But don't forget, Esther, they're all over the island and all the smaller villages and towns too. It's a vital part of the economy.
Let's go.
Fragola, fragola, fragola.
Prego fragoline e fragole locale, prego sceglie, geste e fragole. Fragoline e fragole abbiamo segnale, prego.
This red tuna is something else. Wow, they did a good job deboning this guy. All gone. Buongiorno. This guy's an institution. This is probably the most incredible display of spices anywhere on the island, including some things that you can try like almonds and pistachios, granulated. You want something for the pasta right here. Oregano, fennel, wild fennel, something for vegetables, for fish. Those capers and caper flowers, dried fruits. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Wow.
Maybe I should put quinoa.
Questo è un prodotto capuliato con pomodoro secco, pistacchio, pinoli e mandorle, è buono per fare qualche spaghettato, insalata.
Okay, you can use it for spaghetti, or you can use it with the bread and a little bit of this, ¿cómo se llama?
Capuliato.
With sun-dried tomatoes and pine nuts and pistachio and almonds.
Bravo, esatto.
And then all the great cheeses and salamis.
Ricotta a forno.
Ricotta a forno. E poi?
Olive siciliane.
Sicilian olives and estratto di pomodoro.
Estratto di pomodoro, e capperi.
Da dove?
Capperi di pantelleria.
Pantelleria e questo.
Pomodoro.
E cucunci.
Cucunci, bravo.
Cucunci.
Capri con il gamo.
You can basically eat your way through the market, and you have to stop right here because over here there's a recipe that is so delicious, and they make a great sandwich with caponata and olive oil. There we go. A little taste. Salsiccia from the Brodi, provolone, ricotta salata. You guys know what? Oh, mulberries. Mulberries.
Yes.
Oranges.
Yes.
Gelsi. And this is my favorite, the white ones. Buongiorno. Quanto è Gelsi?
2 euro.
2 euro. There's the cucuzza and zucchini flowers, all types of radishes. Whether you're here in Syracuse, Catania, Ballaro in Palermo, or Capo, there's something about the markets that really give you an insight to real life here in Sicily. The vibes are great, the sounds, oh, the smells as well, and you can literally eat your way through any market. This one here in Syracuse is here every day except for Sunday, and so make sure that you check whether the market you're going to is open. And there you go. Buongiorno. You've got all typical street foods. Arancini ragu. There's the calamari. Queste sarde. Sardines. Caponata, potatoes. Here's today's sketch. At noon, pretty much sold out already. Here is your octopus.
Dai, fresh octopus.
Let's look at this octopus.
Hello. Prego. Prego, prego.
There you go.
Hello.
Oh.
Prego. Dai, fresh fried, fresh octopus, prego.
You know, going to these markets, it's really like almost going to a theater because all the vendors are acting. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to barter with you. They're almost like singing the €1, €1, €1, €1. But boy, you cannot go wrong with some of those prices. And these markets are a great way to take something home so you remember Sicily, and they're great gift ideas too.
Especially in Ortigia. I'm telling you right now, that spice area that they have is probably the best I've seen in any market throughout Sicily. When you buy spices, they're lightweight. You know, you can buy the packs, the pre-packed ones, lightweight. But the best thing about getting authentic spices from Sicily, in my opinion, is throughout the year, when you go home, you will fondly remember the tastes and the textures of Sicily, because Sicily, Esther, it bites you. It's a jealous mistress.
Let's go back to the...
You can have a little drink, some street food, even fresh arancini. This is so delicious. It's made out of almonds, but it has the different tastes. That chocolate and rum is my favorite. There's also classic pistachio. So what you do, you get a box or a bag and you fill it up. What's really interesting is that you come to these markets and you can always find chocolate from Modica, even if you don't go there. These are the oranges that are boiled and then candied, marzipan, and the different pistachios, pesto and crema. Cheese with hot pecorino with hot pepper flakes, oranges with that pistachio. The oil from here is very good as well. At the end of the market is the section over here with, well, all types of stuff in case you need a belt, glasses, battery, or bags, or knickknacks, even some dresses.
As you walk along, really listen to the locals talk, many of them in Sicilian or Italian, and some of them are just like singing. It's so theatrical. I just love it. Now we're going to go to downtown Catania and a little bit of a different market where you can find, well, not only foods and vegetables and things like that, but clothes, stuff for your home, and just about anything.
I think the best thing in that market are the characters that you're going to see, because it is replete with international flavored characters. When you watch the video, make mental note.
Let's go.
Bustling here. That's the best way to describe it. Look at these little gela, meloni gela. We've got the ciliegi. Great price, $2.99 a kilo, which is 2.2 pounds. I'm telling you right now, this market is a must visit here in downtown Catania. It's very different than the other markets, the fish market and so forth. The presentation is just beautiful. €1. €1 for each of these. Now's the period for the red beans and the green beans. And here's another type of zucchini. 99 cents for a head of lettuce. What? 2 of them. 99 cents. Enorumi, the flour of the cucuzza.
One of the most famous pasta we make.
Beans, beans, everywhere are beans. The tuna has arrived. Tonno locale. Oh wow, look at that. The fish market is bustling. Looks like they had a pretty good catch, even some tuna, fish spada, polipi, gamberone, calamari. Different stalls, the prices are very different. I just saw $3.99 somewhere, that's €5 here. But you can't go wrong with the €1 stuff.
September 2 to 12, we have a very special tour out of Giardini Naxos and Lipari. We still have spots in it. It is really paradise within paradise going to some of those Aeolian islands.
Not only is it a magnificent tour, but this is Esther's birthday week. In that case, between today and her birthday, which is on June 6th, if you let her know that you're interested in this trip, you're going to receive, in commemoration of this woman's birthday, $200 discount per person for new travelers. So get yourself a discount.
September 2026.
Okay, you can buy your tickets right now. They're not too bad. And our price is all inclusive from the minute pretty much you land at the airport to the minute you go home. It'll stick with you as well. It's a great trip.
All right, let's go back to the market.
Latte di pistachio or latte di mandorla? You want real almond milk or pistachio milk? You just add a little bit of water to this. This is a paste. And you have your almond milk or pistachio milk. International foods, for instance, over here. Scusa, buongiorno. Che cosa è questa? Okra? Okra? Look at that, there's even okra, mango, papaya. You will not get these types of items in other parts of Sicily, only markets like that. Pasta with tenerumi is delicious. And this one is $1.50 a kilo. Strawberries look great. Oh. Purple cauliflower, sort of late to still have it. Wow, look at that. €1 for these beautiful tomatoes. There's the cotognata made with the juice of prickly pear, and that one is from pistachio. So where is this fabulous market? Well, this is Via Etnea. Behind me is the Roman amphitheater. As we go along over here, there is the statue of Bellini, and the market is right there behind me. You'll see some umbrellas over there. Here's the statue of Bellini. Some umbrellas, that's the start. And literally it goes small, 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 and then it opens up into a huge, huge square. And you can go on, and there's some side streets. So it's a great spot to visit when you're in Catania. This is provola from Ragusa. Now we did a great video on Vicini, where they sell some of the best cheeses and meats. $0.50 for the parsley and the mint and the basilico.
So you saw our mugs, Sicilian Queen, and by the way, this logo you can get apron or shirts or t-shirts. We've got this one, You, Me, and Sicily. We've got Sicily with a beautiful lemon. And then what else do we have?
We have the best quality hats that I've had these for 4 years. Look at them. Still brand new.
You can
And
find all of these in our shop, which is down below, and also I'll leave you a link. I love this one.
Wait a
We
minute.
created this new logo called Bedu.
this one is a long sleeve t-shirt. Very hard to find. If you wear those little vest things in the wintertime, this is nice and warm too. You can wear this in the chilly weather.
You have hats,
We have-
cups, mugs.
This is indestructible. I'm telling you right now. Here we go.
There we go.
All
All right,
right.
let's go back to the market. All right, I got some mushrooms, anche un po' di funghi porcino. Sì, €10 for that. Because I have an obsession with mushrooms. 200 for perfecto, grazie. All right, I just got this ginger piece, 2 of these garlics, a little bit of that, and I paid €2. End of May, and the first watermelons, as we go through the season, they get bigger and bigger. Now, a lot of people are surprised that we have avocados. Lots of them growing all over the island. Oh, look at Aurelius. That looks perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Aurelius is our guide today, and we're in Catania going to the market. Tell us the history of that market that we just walked through.
The market that we were walking through is what we call Fero Luni, because originally we used to go there only on Monday because it was the market of the Monday. But nowadays is a place that is open every day, Saturday also in the afternoon. And for me, this market is representing the inclusive face of Catania, because nowadays it's a place where you find people from many different cultures. So you will see people from Africa, from China, from Southeast of Asia, with the Catanese people selling so many beautiful products. It's funny because sometimes you can also hear people from Africa speaking Sicilian. So that means that they are really, really integrated to this market. So it's the place where everyone in Catania can find his space, and with really few money you can buy beautiful food. Okay, so it's an open market for everyone.
Would you say it's the largest market in Catania?
Yes, it is. It's actually the biggest in the city center. So it's not just in one square, but it's actually taking many different multiple streets around, and you can find there clothes, jewelry, shoes,
underwear, fruits,
food,
vegetables,
like, tools for your house, for your kitchen, and then amazing food, from all around Sicily. And see actually how fresh it is. You can actually taste. It's normal that people comes with your hand and say, try my best cherries of the day. So it's a good way to buy.
Now let me ask you something. So the markets in Siracusa, in Catania, and also in Palermo, Ballarò, and Capo, it's very loud and interactive, and there's a lot of bartering. That was brought here by the Arab influence,
Yes,
right?
That's our way to sell. We would say straight coming from the Arab way to deal. So it's important to attract people around you. So people normally scream. And it's also nice if you, of course, understand the language that mostly is Sicilian. They sometimes find also really creative way to attract your attention. So they start to talk about cherries, but just comparing the cherries to the beautiful smile of a girl. So sometimes it's really like going to a theater. I always say, when we go to the market, we are gonna pass through the popular theater, because it's where the people still keep a lot of tradition, a lot of creativity coming from the real past of Sicily, of Catania, or whatever you are.
I'm going to ask you about the pescaria, the historic fish
market that was so robust and was so important to the heart of Catania. And now it's getting smaller and smaller, and restaurants and businesses are buying off, and the fishermen, the fruit, the vegetable, the cheese people are disappearing. It's a very sad thing for me to watch.
Yeah, that's just something, if we just talk about the cosmopolitan market that we have at Feroluni, the fish market is becoming, I would say, more touristic. Why? Because this is something happening actually in many cities in the world where the tourism is starting to be more, I would say, massive. So basically what happened that all the city center of the town are becoming mostly from one side place where you have B&B hotels, so not many local peoples live in that area, so that means less people going to the market, to buy stuff.
So
And
they're being pushed out.
then push put that exactly. And in the last, I would say, 10 years, because I'm especially working with street food since long time, you see all the small vendors now are just disappearing, and you start to see more restaurants. So the fish market is becoming like a big fish restaurant inside the city if you compare with the other one. So it's part of we would say, the evolution of the tourism right now.
Aurelius, grazie mille. Marcus Aurelius, that's how I remember your name.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thank you very much to Aurelius. He's one of our local guides and so knowledgeable about that area.
I have one thing to say about him. He's a very insightful man. Did you hear what he said about the locals being forced to move out of the downtown center of Catania? That's not only going on in Catania, that's going on in Palermo, in Messina, in every urban area. Why? Because of the tourism, which is desperately needed. However, the food offerings there pretty much are now geared, in my view,
To tourists.
to tourists.
And a
he
lot
was
of
very
those-
correct about that.
We've done many, many videos on the fish market in Catania, and I'll leave you a comment in the comment, a link to some of the past videos, just so you see what it was like. But in my opinion, this market there's much more offerings, there's much more to see, and you get much more of the locals because, as Aurelia said, you can have an international feel because there's people from South Asia and other parts of the world living in Catania and speaking Sicilian, which I think is so cool.
I have one more comment. Can I make it? Mm-hmm. All right. Did you notice the fish markets in both Ortigia and Catania? Practically none of them had ice. The fish were not on the ice in many of the shots that you see for a couple reasons. First of all, as soon as you get outside of town, every fish market has fish on ice, okay? I personally think that that's more for show than anything else for the touristic areas. Personally speaking, I would never buy fresh meat or fish in the hot summer weather if it's laying on a table anywhere.
Yeah,
I don't care where.
A little bit of common sense.
Common sense. Use your common sense.
But
on
a
that.
lot of them did have ice, so you just have
Some
to sort
did,
of
some didn't.
pick out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Next week, who knows? We'll have something fun and exciting for sure. Grazie mille for watching. Arrivederci and
Sapete diga.
ciao.